All right, so another Yoon's talk. So let me share with you how I deal with negativity, how I deal with anger, how I deal with stress and all these different type of emotions. Okay, so one of the things that I constantly remind myself that I live by a quote for a very long time is don't let stress you out. Okay, don't let anger stress you out, but let it fascinate you. The theme of this channel, the theme of my every single day is to learn something that day. Okay? And that's what I highly encourage you to do. In any type of argument, confrontation, or interaction, you can learn something from any type of situation, any type of person. Sometimes you can learn something from the other person of what to do, or sometimes what not to do. Have you ever had a situation you were in an argument, and then after this heated argument, you walk away for 5, 10 minutes, and then you start to think like, man, I should have said this, I should have said that. Man, if I said that, he would have been locked, and I would have won the argument or whatever. Have you ever had that situation? It's because, in my opinion, whenever we enter a state of emotional dominance, when let's say anger is our dominant emotion for that situation, we're in a heated argument, our logic shuts off. Okay, so what I like to do, and what I am working on right now, and what I encourage you to do, is whenever you are in any type of situation, whether it's an argument, it doesn't have to be an argument, it could be a normal conversation or anything like that. If I'm in an argument and it's building up to the moment where it's getting heated, I sometimes tell my friends, hey, if I'm ever being illogical, tell me, so I will walk away from that situation for 5 minutes or 10 minutes, or from that situation in general, and then I will come back and I will make peace with that other person, right? Or if you're in a non-confrontational situation, let's say you're on a date and then you run out of things to talk about, just politely get up, go use the restroom, cool off, get away from this situation and cool off for 5 minutes, and then come back, right? So there's different type of ways you can deal with stress, you can deal with anger and all these type of stuff. One of the best quotes that I constantly live by and remind myself is from Les Brown. Les Brown is a motivational speaker, a rags to riches story, and he said, 1 minute of anger robs you of 60 seconds of happiness, right? Let's say you were in an argument for 5 minutes. 5 minutes of anger. Now you have lost 30 seconds when you could have been happy, right? The way I view anger, the way I view stress, even though stress in a way is a normal emotion that everybody feels, anger, on the other hand, there is no real benefit that you can get from anger. Okay, there's no real benefit that I can see, that I can gain from being angry. Sometimes I'll be angry in an argument for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and then it just ruins my whole day. I think about that argument, I think about that other person for the rest of the day, negatively. 15 minutes of argument, 15 minutes of anger, ruined a whole day where I could have been happy or at peace, right? So what I challenge you to do is to try to block out these negativity in your life. Try to block out any type of negative people in your life, and always try to create a positive end note. Okay, that's what I like to call positive end note. So whenever you are having, let's say, an argument, if I'm in an argument with, let's say, you, and it's heating up, in the middle of the argument, I'll say, hey, this situation is escalating, we're both emotional, or I'm not thinking clearly. Let me come back and let me just walk away for 5-10 minutes, and then I'll talk to you again. And then I'll walk away and I come back and I try to end in a positive note. Okay? Doesn't matter whose fault it is. I try to always end in a positive note. Because you never want to be in a negative, you never want to end a conversation or an argument in a negative note. okay? Because then nobody wins. Nobody wins. So a lot of times that I see people, it's so funny. Someone asked me like, man, who's leaving this dislikes in my videos? And I told them, man, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter about the dislikes. I don't care about the dislikes. The more dislikes I get, I'm happy the more dislikes I get actually, because that just means I'm appealing to more emotions, I'm appealing to more people, I'm appealing to more different opinions, and I'm just reaching to a wider range of audience. So even with dislikes, I don't press dislikes on any video. So let's say I'm watching a video and it's completely stupid. It's a video that I completely feel like I wasted my time on. So I always try to end in a positive note, right? So one positive thing is, what did this person do? So let's say you don't like this video, you hate this video that I'm making right now. Think about, man, what did Yoon do? What did Kim do to make me watch this video? What did he do to make me watch this video? You have to really think about that. If you don't like to watch if you don't like to watch my videos, then don't watch my videos. It's that simple. If you don't like to do something, don't do it. But to instead think negatively and say, man, this video is stupid. I hate this. I'm never watching this again. And I'm going to press that dislike button. That is negative, right? Instead, if I'm watching a video I don't like, I watched it the other day of some weird person that just makes random videos. I watched it the other day and I said, man, how did this person, it doesn't make great videos. How did I end up here? How did this person attract my view? So I learned something. Whatever I do, I try my best to learn from any situation. Okay, so that's what I recommend. Learn from any type of situation. It doesn't have to be perfect. If let's say you end in a negative note, then you know that, all right, Yoon told me to never end in a negative note. All right, so now you learn next time to always act differently, to end in a positive end note. All right, so that is how I deal with negativity, just sharing with you. So thanks for watching, and I hope you have a great Navy day.